Today I have for you 10 S-Class Multitool locations in No Man's Sky to start off 2021. We have 5 alien and 5 experimental for you to choose from, and we'll go through all of them so you can get back to mining and fighting your way through the verse with superior weaponry, and even save your nanites by getting S-Class from the get-go. Few things to be aware of that relates to every multi-tool. These multi-tools are available on all platforms at S-Class as well as all difficulties. All 10 of these are located either in the Euclid Galaxy or Isentum, so nice and easy to get to. You will need portal glyphs or have a friend with them whose game you can join to get there. I would always advise that you turn multiplayer off, however, which makes hoovering directly to the system tricky. This is because if you have multiplayer turned on and someone else has grabbed the tool, then it won't be there for you to get, and this can take a long time to respawn. Sometimes it just doesn't seem to, though if you're in this situation then try either loading a former save from before you entered the system or go back through the portal, close the game down fully and head back. It does sometimes work. If the wrong tool is showing for one that advises no reload, then reload at the station to trigger it. And lastly, leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content for more every Monday and Thursday. Oh yes. This first one is from MHA. As with all but one of these multi-tools, he posted his discovery on the Zane's World Discord. This awesome little alien tool is more of a pistol with a large pink crystal poking out the front of its skin-like body. It has 16 slots, so will only cost you 4,150,000 units, but can of course be upgraded to 24 slots with more units or by using multi-tool expansion items. To get this tool, head to a portal in the Isentum Galaxy and dial the address on screen now. Once there, hopefully there will be comm stations to pulse to, but if not, go to the coordinates plus 0.45 by minus 174.95, where you'll find the miner settlement. Lastly, if the multi-tool there isn't this one for some strange reason, just mark the location with a beacon and go to the space station to save and reload, then return to the settlement. One last particularly interesting thing for this one is that the system has a black hole space encounter, very shortly into pulsing after reload, so if you want a location to do some random exploring, this would make a solid HQ. This one was discovered by John Hall, one of the moderators of this channel, as well as master of lushes and shiny things, being the primary founder of the Isentum division of the UAS. This epic alien pistol multi-tool has a large black crystal in front protruding from a dark reddy brown body. Another 16 slot S-Class that'll set you back 4,150,000 units, and can be upgraded to 24 slots later. To get this MT, head to a portal in the Isentum Galaxy, dial the address on screen, and once through the portal, get in and out of your ship, then reload. Then it's a really easy one, as you just need to head to the station, as the multi-tool will be waiting for you in the station cabinet, S-Class and all. Next is a beautiful find by LavaLamp64, the master of weaponry on this channel. This alien multi-tool has a blue nose that fades into a primarily black body. Horns coat the top side with a bright blue crystal mag. To get this fantastic find, just head to a portal in Isentum and dial the address on screen now. Once through, hopefully there will be comm stations visible, but if not, head to the coordinates at plus 19.28 by minus 9.35, where you will find the miner settlement with a multi-tool. There should be no need to reload, but if the multi-tool is different when you arrive, just mark the settlement so you can easily return and head to the space station to save and reload, which will reset the cabinet and put the correct multi-tool in it for you. This is a full-size multi-tool, so 24 slots, and with it being S-Class, it'll cost you 7.5 million units to purchase outright. As we move on, we have a return from MHA with another fantastic find. As with the last, this is a full-size alien S-Class MT, costing 7.5 million units. It has a yellow nose that fades into a dark grey with a light blue-grey back and handle. Horns on the top look pretty swish, but the golden crystal on the light grey back add a nice balance to the colours. This one is also in Isentum, so to get it just head to a portal in the Isentum Galaxy, then dial the address on screen now. If no comm stations are showing the way, head to the coordinates minus 30.07 by minus 34.12, where you'll find the settlement. This also does not require reloading, but if it isn't there, mark the settlement and head to the station to save and reload, then return to grab your new multi-tool. Another great thing about this MT is that it is located on a stunningly beautiful planet. It's one of those gorgeous lushes that has glowing grass and fungi as the sun sets, but the sky is just perpetually reminiscent of sherbet. It's like a damn cocktail you could see yourself sipping on a beach at dusk. Here we have another cool alien from a fine fellow called Shadow, or TeunShadowPlayer on Discord. This full-size MT has 24 slots, so it will cost you that top price of 7.5 million. It has a blue nose that fades to black with horns on the top of the body, and a brown skin like rear and grip. If you want to get this multi-tool, head to a portal in the Euclid Galaxy, which, just in case, is the default starting galaxy, and dial the address on screen now. Once through the portal, get in and out of your ship and reload the game, then just head right to the space station as the cabinet on board is S-Class. The first of our experimental multi-tools is a real classic that was discovered by LavaLamp64. This white experimental multi-tool has the classic circle decal pattern and tight tubes on top of the chamber. To get this multi-tool, just head to the portal in the Euclid Galaxy and dial the address on screen now. Once through, if no comm stations are visible, go to the coordinates -20.19 by +48.34. There you will find the minor settlement with the empty cabinet that houses this little beaut. If the occasional unfortunate event has happened where the MT is not visible, then just mark the settlement and go to the space station to reload, and the multi-tool will be back there. The particularly great thing about this settlement is that there is a second multi-tool here. Of course, this was also found by LavaLamp64 and isn't too different, just that the body is more of an off-white, and the decals are not circular. They are an orange-brown decal pattern. I won't say what my unofficial name for this pattern is, but it should be fairly obvious to any fellow degenerates watching. To get this one, it is almost exactly the same as the previous. It is in Euclid. Head to the address on screen now as well as the coordinates if the comm stations aren't showing, but this time instead of going straight in, just reload after exiting your ship at the settlement and the MT inside will change to this one. It should be noted that if you do wish to get both of these, you will have some waiting to do, as taking an MT out of a cabinet will just set that cabinet to empty for you. This is a sort of cached event, so will usually take some time in gameplay to reset, so I would advise just playing that save as normal for a while, then checking back periodically. Here is yet another experimental tool from LavaLamp64. This multi-tool has the classic design with the tight upper pipes, but with the main body being a bright yellow colour. If you wish to get this multi-tool, head to a portal in the Austintacious Galaxy and dial the address on screen now. Once through, if comm stations aren't around, just head to the coordinates of +26.09 by +31.42, where you'll find a minor settlement. After you've landed and exited your ship, reload your save to bump the multi-tool into the cabinet inside the settlement. Then head in to retrieve your prize. It's another 24 slot, and as it's S-Class, that'll set you back 7.5 million units. Now this should not surprise you at this point, but our last but one multi-tool is a pretty spectacular find by LavaLamp64. What makes it so special are the three large horns on top. You don't often see horns on experimental, so if you do, it's worth noting and sharing. It has an off-white colour to the body, which usually I'm not a huge fan of, but with the horns on top it acts as a sort of bone white and works rather well. As well as that, it has the degenerate decal, yeah, I'm just going with that name for it now, and the extended tubing. If you want to get your hands on this bad boy, head to a portal in Isentum and dial the address on screen now. Once through the portal, just get in and out of your ship to autosave, then reload. Lastly, just head to the space station and you'll find the multi-tool waiting for you. Be sure to have 7.5 million units handy. Here we have our last multi-tool, and it is a real swish one discovered and shared by Austintacious. With the possibility of increasing the slots on your multi-tool, pistols have become fully viable weapons, allowing you to take this formerly iffy 10 slot weapon and upgrading it to full 24 slots. This particular one is both adorable and badass looking. With a small white body and black diamond decal pattern, it would be enough for most, but on top of that it has these epic vibrant cyan crystals, giving it a sort of punk mohawk. I really like this one and may have to actually swap one on a save for it. To get this little chibi multi-tool, you'll want to amass just 2,075,000 units, then head to a portal in the Euclid Galaxy and dial the address on screen now. Once through, look for comm stations as this is already a bit known, but if they are not showing, head to the coordinates -71.83 by +96.43. Once there, just exit your ship and reload, at which point the multitool will be inside waiting for its new owner. Huge thank you to MHA, John Hall, LavaLamp64, Shadow and Austintacious for both discovering these multitools and then sharing them with the community. If you decide to go for one of these, be sure to leave a combo at the portal or by the settlement to let them know you appreciate their time spent searching. If you want more content like this, as well as in-depth guides on the mechanics of No Man's Sky, like this kind of ridiculous guide to making the ultimate money-making farm in No Man's Sky, be sure to subscribe. Another big thank you to all the X-Men who support me through YouTube memberships and Patreon. If you wish to help support, the links to these are below. We also have a merch store where you can show your team colours and a Discord and website. Everything below. Have an amazing day.